Okay, I said I was going to show you how to do the baking soda shampoo. This is the brand I use. Arm & Hammer, been around for years, pure baking soda. Any brand would suffice, but I'm so used to using the brand. Ever since I've known my mother use it for cooking, brushing teeth, anything you need. You pretty much can do a lot, and it's good for even if you don't run out of soap and you're tight. You can Arm & baking soda to cleanse your skin. It'll get all the filth off. But what I do have in this bowl is about a half a cup of baking soda. Of course, depending on your hair thickness, it's going to vary based on how much you need to use. So today we're going to start out with a baking soda, half a cup. I'm going to pour some water in here. Not very much, just enough to stir it, to make it paste-like. And if it does not make it in a mix of runny like most other people's product, then you add more. Like I put too much water, so I don't want it to be dripping. You know, I don't like that drip effect. And I'm going to pour a little bit more, so that's about a half, about almost a cup. So now I ain't overdid it. So technically I need another bowl bigger than this. But we're going to suffice and get through this. I put a little water in there. I'm not going to need no another bowl. It's work fine. See how thick it is? That consistency is what I'm going to place on my hair. You want to be over a sink or have a larger bowl because it can get right messy. You'll need your towel. But me, I'm going to get in the shower most likely, so I'm not going to use a towel. See the thick consistency. That's the shampoo paste. You don't want it too thin. You don't want it dripping. You want it like a creamy consistency. As if you were getting a perm with a thick consistency. See how that is? My hair length is not that long, so I'm going to divide it in 4. Now, the last time I shampoo has been over a week, and this is a week and a half. So normally, if I'm not busy, I usually shampoo my hair 2 to 4 times a day with baking soda shampoo. You see my ends tends to tangle up. Okay, I'm going to separate it 4 ways. I have some seborrheic dermatitis flakes in there, and so it's going to help cleanse the scalp. And I did use some gel in my hair. It's going to strip everything away. So, see the paste? You can use what they call a perm brush, or you can use your hands, or you can use the back of the comb. I can't use the back of my comb because this one, what I'm going to do is take it with my fingers. See how thick that is? I'm going to do it 1 row at a time. As you can see, make sure it goes from scalp down to the ends of your hair. So you didn't know my hair was that long till you could get it wet. And then you go to the next row. You're going to put the paste throughout the hair. Now, baking soda does dry up real fast in a container if you don't have that much water in it. So you may have to add extra water. Then I go to the next section, as you can see. All the way across from scalp to the ends. You want everything to be clean. So you're going to do your scalp all the way to the ends till it's covered in paste. So let me speed this up. You can go to right to left, left to right, whichever one your preference. You want to start in the front, that's your preference. Just the main object is getting it on your hair. So I'm going to the front. So put it on the scalp, insides, all the way to the end, see? It's all over. Since I have hair breakage, you're going to notice your hair breakage that was already dead. It was going to fall off anyway, so it'll be breaking off. But it's not due to the baking soda. It's because your ends were already dead and they was going to break and it was fragile. Mine is fragile. I have baby soft hair. So I'm up at the crown. This is the most inflamed area and where I go balding all the time from. Because if you notice in the previous videos, there was nothing in these spots. It was smooth. Wasn't no fuzz or anything. So I'm going to take my fingernail and separate it and bring it over. My hair is so thin, it doesn't require that much. See? And then I go to the next row. Separate it, part it. Lay your paste on your hair. And you're going to cover your hair until it's all white. The hard to spot growth places like in the temple, you're going to make sure you cover it Because if it thins or balls in that area, you want to make sure the paste is on those areas. Focus on those areas the most. Okay? You experience around the temple or sideburns, you're going to focus on that. Make sure you have plenty of paste. Then for those that's clueless, well, what did I do if it dries out? See how it's kind of drying out? Just because the water is absorbing. You're just going to add a little bit more water. Just going to make sure that you don't overdo it. Just maybe a teaspoon of water. And mix it to the bottom. Because water does absorb. So, and you want to stir it to make sure it stays that consistency. Because even if you let it stand, it will harden a baking soda. Dealing with water. So I go to the next, and I'm at the crown area, but I'm working my way to the back. Now I'm on the side back. If you notice this, I'm separating it with my hand. I'm dipping and scooping because I have thin hair. Then I go to the next section. And it will detangle your hair. And if your hair tangles real bad because you have long hair, then after you get this paste on, the remedy you can use is apple cider vinegar, part water, part apple cider vinegar. So I'm closing it out, and I'm making sure I have it all throughout my hair. You notice it's all throughout my hair. If you want to comb it through to make sure, you can. You see it stretches my hair. My hair looks shorter than at first when it was not wet. So this is the extra length of my hair. Okay. Do recommend that you use a towel, but it's not necessary because baking soda is not going to hurt your skin. It will soften it up. And I usually just take a final coat, pin my hair up with my own hair, and spin it around. Don't worry about it getting on your ear. It helps remove some of the residue of your dirt and residue that you forget in the tub anyway. Most of y'all don't wash up ears. I don't know. Because working in the tattoo industry, you see a lot of dirt and filth coming off people's skins. No different than the doctor's office when you go. A lot of y'all know, y'all just run and go. Y'all don't even take a bath. And they got to cleanse your skin. Okay. Not all of us. Okay. Don't worry about your hands. It's good for your hands as well. It will soften it up. It's a good softening agent for the hands as well. So you can rub. If you got dirt and grime, you know somebody that, mechanic that works in oil, they can use baking soda. It'll soften their hands and they just rinse it off with water. It's a good soap agent. And it makes your hands soft and smooth. Real soft and smooth. So I'm rinsing my hands off now. So that's how I add the baking soda paste. But the last thing I do is I add a bag. I usually get this with my shampoo, 1% shampoo, that the doctor recommends for the oil, the shampoo, the oil, the tropical 1% oil for my works. I get a lot of bags, but you get these bags at any beauty supply. And what I do, I leave it on. I leave it on for anywhere from 15, 30 minutes to an hour on my scalp. Now, if I have a busy day, then I may leave it on for like 15 to 20 minutes if I got somewhere to go and I just need to shampoo my hair because it's so dirty and it's so irritated, it's itchy, it's blistery. I do this, but this method does help your hair grow. But if I do have time, I leave it on anywhere from an hour to 30 minutes, and then I rinse, and then I do my conditioner. With apple cider vinegar or some type of vinegar, whatever your preference. If you got deep conditioner, shampoo, if you have leave-in shampoo, is fine. But basically that's how I do it. If I can find some leave-in or some oils or something like that, I rinse it out. Rinse all this off. And you begin to style your hair. And you do this, you shampoo your hair at least once a week or anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week, depending on your hair. Some people have a lot of oil buildup. Some people have a lot of dirt, pollen, and be a lot, and it may require them more times to shampoo their hair. it would be. In the beginning, I used to have to wash my hair at least every 2 to 3 times a day due to severe dermatitis. My scalp would break out. If I didn't shampoo and cleanse my hair, oh, it would be inflamed. And some people say, oh, that's too much. No, now when you have sensitive skin, it soothes and comforted my hair. So this is me doing the process over. And if you notice, my hair has grown compared to the last videos. No, it's not raging down my back, but it has grown. Does it work? Yes, it works. I may start another remedy. Someone posted on there about some type of tea or some type of leaf that promotes hair growth, whether you eat it or you use it. And there's other things, but I found this work every time I do it. Anytime I stop doing it, and due to my health, my hair do break out. If I have a flare up of any kind, if my blood pressure is too high, or if my rheumatoid or regular arthritis flare up, if I run a fever or anything, my hair will come out. That's just due to the autoimmune disease. Those are autoimmune disease dealing with anything that affects your blood and joints and bones, structures, anything that deals with your DNA that best alter it or mess with it. It is an autoimmune disease. And believe it or not, arthritis is a killer some days. But that's me. And so I'm going to go shampoo my hair. And y'all, I'll be back. My hair is steamed on top of my cap. That's what you want, is to steam in the heat in the cap where it's cloudy. You want it to get warm in there. Today is going to be a quick day, so it's 15 minutes. So what I'll do is I go rinse my hair out backwards. Get all the residue out. When you first see my hair look so, it was pretty shrinkish, what they call it. But as it grows, it'll shrink out and fade out. But it has grown. It doesn't have the severe bald spots like it had before. Right in here, it was very bald. And right up in here, it was very bald. So it has improved. And the baking soda is good for your face. It is great for your face. It is great for your face. So it's a good cleanser. And so you rinse it off and you put your conditioner on it and you go by your day. So that is baking soda. What I do with my baking soda shampoo to get my hair to back to grow.